for the winners and losers. This is a Deal Journal feature on the blog. You can see it there. We're going to bring it here, though, now with Dave Benoit.
Hey, guys.
Winners and losers of the week.
Winners and losers.
Let's get right to it. Who's the big winner this week?
So we're giving Tim Cook the big
Apple
winner.
CEO. Apple
Right.
CEO.
Apple is always a winner.
But Tim Cook especially, right?
Yeah, and not always a winner in the last week. You know, their stock had been going down. People were getting a little
Right.
nervous. The iPhone going to keep selling.
Right.
Suddenly
They're
come
nervous
out
ahead
with
of the
this.
earnings
Went down, but it
report.
was still up like 50% for
Well,
the year.
but
you
look,
know?
if the earnings report had come in poorly, questions would have started coming in about Tim Cook.
Yeah.
He would have been under a lot more pressure. So, earnings came in great.
Yeah.
Tim Cook, smelling like a rose this week. He's a big winner.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good for him.
Who's a big loser?
You know, I think this week we're going to give it to Goldman Sachs.
Goldman Sachs.
Not to pick on them again, but to pick on them.
The Lloyd Blankfein charm offensive didn't work this week. I saw the guy all over the place.
Yeah, he did a lot of TV appearances. It went a little flat, I think. And then this morning, you know, the Journal reports again that their bankers are involved in investigations. No one's been accused of wrongdoing yet, but being probed about insider trading and related to Raj Rasharatnam. And whether or not this turns out to be, more charges or any involvement, it's definitely just kind of a hangover for them.
Look, it's never a good thing to see your name splashed across the top of the front page of the Wall Street
It
Journal.
seems like the harder Goldman tries.
With an insider probe. Actually, sometimes it is a good thing.
The harder
Apple
Goldman
did it this week.
The harder Goldman tries to, get itself in a better position PR-wise, it seems to go in the opposite direction.
Yeah, exactly. They every step they take, something comes out from another angle and it hits them in the face.
Yeah,
it seems
good thing they make so much money. All right, quickly, without getting into it, who else is on the list this week?
So this week we're also giving winners to Nestle for its big purchase from Pfizer for infant nutrition. And another loser we're giving to Wall Street banks in general, the big bankers that colleagues on reported earlier this week that banks are actually going to start cutting banker jobs, not just traders, but the people that do the deals, which is a change of pace.
All right, Dave Benoit, thank you very much.
Thanks,
you can
guys.
see that on the Deal Journal blog, folks. Winners and losers of the week.